Ryan Johnson, Ryan Johnson, Ryan Johnson is a horse's ass. What's up, guys? This is the Gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. And scrolling through the feed, I just saw this article. I haven't even read it yet. I figured, what the fuck? Let me share it with you. This is on flickeringmyth.com. And it says here, Ryan Johnson discusses new Star Wars trilogy. Won't feature any legacy characters. What the fuck? Like, this is a newsflash? You fucking killed most of them. I mean, yeah, it's a safe bet there won't be any legacy characters in there. At least none that we care about. So, let's see what this shit is talking about. Alright. Okay, get out of here. There's this thing here that's saying... Okay, alright. Whatever, man. In the build-up to the release of Star Wars The Last Jedi and its incredible marketing campaign, fans were delighted when Lucasfilm announced that Ryan Johnson had been given the keys to a brand new trilogy of movies. Okay, this tells you what kind of article this is going to be right off top. Fans were delighted when Lucasfilm announced that Ryan Johnson had been given the keys to a brand new trilogy of movies. Of course, this mood quickly changed. Okay, alright, here we go. Like I said, I'm reading this for the first time. Of course, this mood quickly changed, with half of the fan base outraged by Johnson's creative decisions in The Last Jedi, resulting in a torrent of abuse and criticism not seen since the dark days of the Phantom, almost said the fandom, the Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. And while those fans will likely have very little interest in what Johnson is planning for his new trilogy, they can at least rest easy in the knowledge that he won't be playing with any legacy characters. Cat hair. Write your own joke there. Oh, what a night. And then Ryan Johnson says, I think the fun and challenging part of it is to dive in, figure out what's exciting, and then figure out what it's going to be, said Johnson, discussing his plans for the new films during an interview with The Observer. We're doing something that steps beyond the legacy characters. Oh, you fucktard. He says we're going beyond the legacy characters. Like as if you've seen the legacy characters, but wait till you get a load of what I'm gonna do. I'm going beyond the legacy characters. I'm gonna do some new shit. Okay. We're doing something that steps beyond the legacy characters. What does that look like? Well, to me, the blue sky element of it is what was most striking about it. I know the way that I'm coming at it, and what's fun about it for everyone in George Lucas's film is figuring out what's the next step. It really makes you think and figure out what the essence of Star Wars is for me, and what that will look like moving forward. As yet, it's unclear on a timeline for Johnson's new Star Wars films. Lucasfilm has set release dates for the future movies: December of 2022, December of 2024, and December of 2026. But all that is known about these projects is that the 2022 release comes from Game of Thrones showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. Are you looking forward to exploring a completely new aspect of the Star Wars universe with Johnson's trilogy, or was The Last Jedi enough of his vision for you? Yeah, I'm in that camp. Look, Disney, Lucasfilm, if you just want to continue to fuck up Star Wars, you go on and let Ryan Johnson do it. Everybody loves a good train wreck. You know how some people come out, when you want to watch a building demolition and all that stuff? I suppose there's an audience for that. But guys, I think at this point, Disney has proven quite soundly that they don't know what the hell they're doing with Star Wars. And to me, I hate to be a pessimist about it, but there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that I'm looking forward to that Disney is doing with Star Wars. The only thing they can do is just give it up. It just reminds me, because Disney's like diving into everything now, like Aliens and all the damn reboots that they're doing. It reminds me of back in the day when Kentucky Fried Chicken had that commercial that said, "We do chicken right." It's like they do one thing, right? That's chicken. And they do it right. It's like Disney got to be what they are by doing one thing. And that was magical, beautiful, top-notch animation movies for the family, with the Mickey Mouse Club on the side and all that stuff. Occasionally they dove into live action. They had like the Black Hole and stuff like that, which I'm sure they'll reboot in time. But you know, now it just seems like Disney is just spreading themselves all over the place, and they're reaching into properties that they have no business reaching into. And the most famous one now is Star Wars. You know, Disney and Star Wars is just not compatible. It's not a good look. I don't care. You can have all the music, you can have all the sound effects, you can have the whole industry telling you that this is the best thing in the whole world. But it's just not, guys. It's not fulfilling. It's not fulfilling to me. It's not fulfilling to many people out there, whether they consider themselves fandom menace or not. You know, I've talked to many people out there. And the best you can get is it's just okay. It's like, to me, the best of the Disney movies was, Star Wars movies, was Rogue One. And it was just okay. It wasn't classic. You know what I mean? So it's like hearing this, that they want to insist that Rian Johnson is still doing a trilogy, which I don't fucking believe for a minute. But okay, let's say he is. It's like, this is disturbing because nobody wants this. He has not proven himself to be a capable teller of stories for Star Wars. You know, so why? Because Star Wars movies are not cheap. Why would you put that type of money into a disgusting individual like that? You know, knowing that you're going to alienate a sizable portion of your audience. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. You know what I mean? If that's what they want to do, I guess we'll find out in time, just like anything else. But, I don't know, the future looks bleak because they don't want to publicly admit that they made missteps and listen to the fans. You know, it doesn't hurt to listen to the fans. You know, we're not mean-spirited people. We're not crazy. You have all of these jackasses coming out here trying to say that the fandom menace is this and the fandom menace is that. It's like, come on, man. It's like, why? Why? You know, but we're just the voice of the people, and the voice of the people matters, especially in free societies. So really, think about what you're doing, those people who are opposing the fandom menace the way that they are, you know? Alright, guys, anyway, that's it for me. Of course, your comments are welcome in the comment section, and you can like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you remain subscribed, and I guess, oh yeah, you guys, of course, can catch me on Twitter. I will be there. Alright, guys, I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.